Welcome back guys for another video. Today we are back and today we're going to be discussing the updated stuff for the next update of bloxfruits, which should be releasing sometime in December. Without further ado, let's get this video started. By the way guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, then this is not the time to subscribe because at 100,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a permanent dragon fruit giveaway, which again will be releasing with this update. So again, it will be pretty big in this update. There's a lot of leaks with it, so subscribe to be part of this giveaway and also join the Discord links down below for even more giveaways. Without further ado, let's move on and yeah, let's get this video started. Alright, so let's get this video continued. First and foremost, let's talk about the RGL leaks. So the RGL leaks are some not official leaks, but I think most of the leaks that have been shared here are pretty much correct. And the reason why I think they are correct is because a lot of the things that we showed in our videos have been showed in RGL leaks, or it was taken from RGL leaks. So some of the leaks that we had for Dragon and even the Dragon Heart was confirmed, and most of those or some of those came from RGL leaks. So there's a lot of information here about the stuff, like for example some stuff that haven't been shown yet. Now okay, let's go back, like I think right here. So there's a Kitsune and character skin, so there's character skins now, and there's also a Kitsune skin. Then there's also certain dragon accessories. Then there's a prehistoric island, which I think was shown in one of these videos. New titles, and then there's also a relic. Now I don't know what this relic's gonna do. There's new fruit boxes, which I think I've showcased, or not really showcased. I think I've never shown this before, but yeah, fruit boxes are pretty interesting. And then there's a Draco race, which has been shown in Twitter already. And then after that, there's also dialogue, and then there's also a new developer product holiday bundle. And then there's also premium skins for the dragon, and then again even more stuff like this right here. So permanent blade. So permanent blade, they actually made, or they actually leaked chop fruits before the actual video of chop fruit getting a rework. So they said right here, permanent blade November 17. This was before any bloxfruits leaks. Dragon West fruit, which is again a different type of dragon. So there's Dragon East, and then there's going to be a Dragon West, and then on top of that there's going to be accessories with the Dragon fruit, new titles, and again there's a Dragon West, Dragon East, and a Dragon Classic. So I think there's going to be 3 versions of dragon fruits that we're going to have. So I think the Dragon Classic is probably the pre-rework or a classic dragon. I think it's what it's gonna be like. So all old versions of the dragon fruits were changed to dragon classics for update number 1. You can choose to convert this to something of equal value or equip the classic dragon, which will be removed in a future update. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So again, the classic dragon that we have right now is going to be in a future update still, I guess, and I think they're gonna allow you the option to pick it if you want to. And then again after that, there's also the Draco race. It will be called Draco. It's said to have the purest connection to the now extinct Draconian people. You need to acquire 5 color number 1 then fire flowers to start your ascension. So there's gonna be fire flowers. I don't know what that means, but yeah, could be for Jackal BT or getting the race itself. You can find the color number 1 red fire flowers on Turtle Island. So pretty insane how they have all this information, man. And then there's also a Helmsman, which is a newer subclass for your ships. Then there's a new island, Freezing Hydra Island. Then there's a Draco upgrade, which is for I think race V4 or V3. They actually did mention right here, by the way, bloxfruits devs, please stop trying to stop the leaks. If you want us to stop, either partner with us like some studios have or reach out to us. There's no reason to stop it without talking to us first. So they haven't really talked to them yet, so yeah, I guess they're getting what's coming to them. So there's a dojo quest dialogues, such as are you ready to begin? When you're ready, the doors will knock, allowing you to gather the relics. Then there's a new item, new quest dragon dojo quest, new dialogue, embers or remnants of a dying flame, blah 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 blah. So I don't really want to go over all of this right now. There's even belt system, so you could get a black belt, bro. That's crazy. So you can get a black belt, so that's pretty nice. They privated the testing game because of us. Now it's going to be extremely hard to put out leaks here. And then there's also certain other quests, which I don't really know what this means yet right now. But yeah. But apparently the bloxfruits devs want people to stop covering these leaks, and I think I will eventually stop covering some of these leaks. Really, all I really want to right now is just to share people with stuff from RGL. But eventually when you know, they tell me to stop or something, I'll probably just stop. But nobody has reached out to me yet to stop. I probably will stop eventually if they tell me to. But again, since there were so many months of no leaks, the RGL leaks is the only source of leaks for bloxfruits related stuff. So now let's actually go take a look at Gamer Robot. So the first one right here is this video right here, and basically what this is just like a, well, it's just a video basically of Gamer Robot talking about the new update that's going to be releasing. There's before and after of map reworks, which is confirmed that there's going to be maps reworked, but not all maps reworked. There's certain maps reworked, but then not all maps are going to get reworked. So I think the only ones are Hydra Island, Port, and then also Grade 3, because I think those places are going to be places where quests will take place. And then there's also new animations for attacks. And then there's also even new gun animations, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, all of this is pretty cool. So this is old footage, for example, of the way guns or the way their combat mechanic now works. So as you guys can see right here, the way combat mechanic works, it's much more exciting than before, I would say. Much more interesting. But it's still bloxfruits. And I think bloxfruits doesn't really have a good combat system, if I'm being honest with you. So let's move on to the next one. Now the next one right here shows the gun rework. So they pretty much showcased every single gun. So they don't, you guys don't need to kind of like so with this, you could just go check which gun you want to get. Personally, the gun I really want to get is Skull Guitar, which I already have, and then the other gun that they showcased in this update, which is the Dojo expansion, which if you guys saw earlier, there are a certain stuff that I already got. There are already some certain leaks that were in the RGL Discord that got leaked before this even happened. Like for example, they showcased Blade here, or they showcased Chop Fruit here, and when they showcased Chop Fruit here, it was December 1, but RGL leaks, leaked that they were gonna rework Chop back at November 17th. So as you guys can see right here, Blade, but then RGL leaks already showcased, or not really showcased, but rather hinted at this. So yeah. Now, I just wanted to go mention really quickly about the bloxfruits developers asking the RGL people to stop leaking stuff, and maybe eventually asking other people like myself to stop leaking stuff. And honestly, for me, I feel like I would stop, but I think the reason why I do these leak videos, and I think the reason why other people do this, is because the bloxfruits devs in it of themselves are pretty incompetent when it comes to communicating with their fans. Like, they basically went silent on us for an entire year and only started releasing leaks close to December, which is pretty much the end of the year. They didn't give us anything for a whole year, and then they had basically given us nothing, not even a single update, and they barely give us any information about this next update that they're doing. And again, I only make these leak videos, and I think other people only make these leak videos because because they don't give any leaks, right? I think they're pretty bad at communicating with their audiences. I think we wouldn't even need to be making leak videos if they would just communicate what they were doing, but they don't do that enough, in my opinion. They barely do that at all, right? And luckily for them, their game has pretty much zero competition, so they're at the top for so long. But I think eventually, when this game eventually kind of struggles or gets competition, like RLCs for example, hopefully they start, stepping their game up. Because I bet you that after this update, they're gonna take another year off and then only release an update like once next year. And then the only news that people will rely on again will be YouTubers like myself, YouTubers like other people that are leaking stuff, because they don't give us any information. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.